student high. Not to talk to her. That's a real ditty.
A year or so ago, and he was heavily pushing for Christian nationalism, and we make fun of him for it. And first of all, he's like he married a woman and he's raising her kids. He's a fucking cuck. There's a lot of things. I'm sorry, I don't want to change it about him.
No, I just like when he destroys the OnlyFans models. It's fun watching.
Yeah, but it's easy work.
I mean, he did pretty good against the chick from Jubilee, the black chick with the dreadlocks or the braids, whatever.
I mean, talking down to uneducated black people is that not really that difficult either.
I mean,
who's Charlie Kirk? Actual college students.
You may not like. I love Ben Shapiro, and he does the same thing. When you watch him debating, I mean, he just destroys them. And also, like when he did it at Oxford, I guess it was at Oxford, Cambridge.
Yeah,
he was amazing.
Charlie Kirk did Cambridge. That was really, really good.
But you have, I mean, Ben Shapiro's a good debater. He graduated from, I believe, Harvard Law. I mean, he could have easily outclassed these college students. It was funny to watch.
You don't have to have a Harvard degree in order to be a good debater. Like, he is just a good debater.
Well, not that you have to have a Harvard degree. I mean, I would say he's a lot more intelligent and verbally gifted than 99% of the population. I mean, that really helps.
Yeah, I think.
Wait, you're understanding why Jews are successful now, Pepe?
Why are you? When did I say?
It was a joke, Pepe. I was joking.
Abby, did you see when Michael Knowles and Charlie Kirk debated Catholicism?
No.
And oh my gosh, and they're like friends. So it was really, really awesome hearing them. Like they were like dunking on each other like in good faith. That one is really, really good and is comical. And Ben Shapiro did that with Michael Knowles as well.
Wait, I'm gonna look for it.
Yeah.
Doesn't Michael Knowles work for him?
Michael Knowles works for
Or does he work for Prager?
He works for it's with Jordan Peterson.
Yeah, so he works for the
Daily Wire. Yeah.
The Daily Wire is Ben Shapiro's company.
How great was that movie they put out? Am I racist? Like, I assume have you guys ever seen it?
No.
Matt Walsh.
Oh my God! If you haven't, you've got to download this movie. It's
so
beyond.
good.
Oh,
It's so good.
Abby, did you ever watch Ben Shapiro when he did the interview with the British, the older guy on the British television on BBC?
Not Piers Morgan. No.
No, it was the older, heavy-set guy. He's kind of one of those like old school, reporters where he doesn't really take. He's actually a little more, I guess, conservative-minded, but he'll attack like conservative ideas and also progressive ideas just to like get to the facts, and try to like push back on it. And fucking Shapiro went on there, and he like crashed out, like got pissed off, and like just got up, walked out of the interview while they were on live television and shit. Yeah, it was the only time I've seen Shapiro crash out.
Yeah, because there are specific things that all of these personalities do in terms of debate. And the guy was, I've seen that interview, Clown, and the guy was just having none of it. and Ben Shapiro didn't know what to do. And that was like at least 10 years ago, 12 years ago, I think now.
Yeah, Andrew Neil. It's Andrew Neil destroys Ben Shapiro in BBC interview.
So
really?
Alan, what was the name of? I'm losing it. Two guys. That I'm going to date myself in age. That it was Buckley, and who did he used to? Was it Gorby Dahl? He debated. Who did he debate?
Yeah, William F. Buckley. I forget
what. I
who
feel like it was Gorby Dahl, but maybe.
Yeah.
I've watched a bunch of his debates.
Hey, Abby, I sent you the back channel.
I mean, those were great. And then, do you remember the SNL did the spoof on Jane, You Ignorant Slut? And that was off of Shayna Alexander, right?
Point counterpoint. Yeah. Oh, God.
But that used to be great. I mean, they used to have debates on TV. Like, pretty. I mean,
Yeah, you know what's a good debate is Peter Hitchens and Christopher Hitchens arguing about religion and God. That was, if you haven't seen that, that's a really good debate. Because at the time, Peter was very, well, liberal, almost, he was a Marxist, I believe, and now Peter Hitchens has completely changed his tune in terms of his view on capitalism and communism and Marxism and all of those, the ilks that Marxism spawned.
I am curious though, that like that you brought up capitalism, but I don't understand is a lot of people, like quote unquote conservatives, like it's almost like they think capitalism can do no wrong, and that they'll like get on their knees and suck off the billionaire class. And I don't know, just because at least they're not communist, I don't quite get it. There's the defense of capitalism, even when I would say even that's still like disgusting in a way.
Well, look, let's make it simple, okay? The right and capitalists idealize the rich and the billionaire class, whereas the left, they idealize the poor and the downtrodden, someone like George Floyd. Now, if you gotta suck off somebody's dick, would you rather suck off Elon Musk's dick or George Floyd's dick? Okay? It's a simple choice. Whose dick would you rather suck off?
I'm not going to answer that, but I would say I have more negative feelings towards George Floyd.
Well, there is I agree with you that yes, there is this idealization of the rich in terms of capitalists, and that they glorify rich people. Haven't we always had an elite class?
I don't care about elites. I think you're always going to have
elite maybe isn't a better word. Haven't we always had royalty? And isn't like the difference is that, and I agree. I mean, to over idealize millionaires and billionaires, some of whom would sell out their own grandmothers if it meant they could get, $2 more on their stocks for a quarter, is probably not healthy. And in the same way, you see the left idealizing, some of the most disgusting people on the planet under the name of, they're the representative of our cause. I think it goes both ways.
But I still look at
the elites as being.
I have to hold them way more accountable than the downtrodden, because the downtrodden aren't in control of anything. They can't even really control their own lives.
And I would agree with that assessment. I think that the issue is, when it comes to capitalism, is how does,
the second largest
in the end, how does it
the world's Jewry
impact your own life?
in Iran. There's like 4,500 people in Iran.
If I work 8 hours a day, 10
Nobody
hours
gave
a
her
day,
pushback.
I
no
think
idea.
I have
I hope
enough
he's a troll.
of I
hope
have
he's
the
a troll.
wherewithal to decide what I'm going to do with that money.
You know,
I don't know
I'll
what
give you a
you-
brief example, like just a tiny
I'm-
example of
I'm-
something like that
comment
brings down the level of disgust. Like I guess like
I don't know if anybody
investment
knows,
firms
but-
started investing in like
And
mobile home or
about
trailer
3 hours
parks,
ago,
and these are where people
I'll tell you
rent.
some people's views on here.
And they're doing minimal makeovers, whatever, but
Israel
they automatically
is a
jack the
suffering
prices
state
way
in
the
the
fuck
Middle
up,
East.
and they got
Okay.
a pretty efficient system going to where they're just
True
gonna kick your ass
melting
right out
pot,
on the
whole
street
ethnicity
as soon as you have a problem
in
paying their
Israel.
rent. And like to me, and this is just to make money. And I look at it as just like incredibly.
Take that on board.
The level of greed to take advantage of the most vulnerable people financially in the country, like
English,
to me, it's just disgusting,
Arabic.
and just I would say immoral.
Okay?
I could go on to many examples, but that was just one that stood out.
And
I don't think companies have any loyalty to their workers, like whatsoever. I mean, they would love to find a way to get rid of you right before you give birth. Don't let you go 20 years in, next to nothing. I mean, there was a race to provide you less benefits than the previous generations, like especially in terms of retirement. I don't really. I feel like it's. I feel like we kind of have a perverse system. Maybe at least in Japan, it used to be that like CEOs would take the for bad decisions that were made, the cuts came at the top. You had to lose your salary, not the devoted worker. And because in Japan, they believe that the key to a healthy society is good workers. When you go to prison there, it's because you don't know how to be a good worker. That's what they drill into you. So the worker is kind of like sacred. The last thing you do is abuse the Japanese worker. But here it's different. They pretty much say fuck the worker, and it's all about money. And I just like
it's pronounced that.
I don't see
that,
it like for the
stupid
conservatives
rat.
who try to like be unapologetically
He's a moron.
capitalists and they're like, oh, there's winners and losers, baby. Like I just think they're just kind of disgusting. Like what are you trying to conserve?
Yeah.
Do you want to conserve the American dream where? If people can, I don't know, have fucking kids and buy a house, before they're middle aged. I mean, what is it that you want? I mean, I want to conserve
Think
that
about
stuff.
that.
yeah, but see, I'm amazed at how many people don't understand the word conservative. Conservative doesn't mean conserve as in hoard
Frugal,
or
frugal
not release or hang on to. Conservative, the best way to explain it is I am going to apply a liberal coat of moisturizer to my skin. The opposite would be, well, we are going to take a well-measured and well thought out approach to solving this problem. Hence,
Fiscally,
or in other words, a conservative approach to solving this problem. That's what conservative means. It's like, well, can you give us a conservative estimate on how much this will cost us in the next 10 years in order to build this? That's the real definition of conservative. And this, it's gone out into the ether that conservative means, hanging, hoarding
conservative
something.
fiscally and
That
culturally,
isn't it
for
at all.
real, Alan.
As far
Great
as
explanation
the
about
other
nothing,
things you
Alan.
said, yes, that is the downside of capitalism. And
Great explanation about
but
nothing,
that
Alan.
is, here's the question in my mind, is that there are always bad people in the world.
Oh, are you going up for a drink?
And there was always been corruption in the world. And in which system, if you're going to compare capitalism versus, say, socialism or Marxism or communism, which system